Hi, the Grand Floridian Resort is what it's all about today, and it's not what you think. We are the Pixie Dust Pals. I'm Sarah,
I'm Grace.
and we hope you'll like our video and subscribe to our channel. That helps us sprinkle a little pixie dust on everyone. So we'd really appreciate that. So, why is the Grand Floridian not what you think? A lot of people, when they think of this flagship resort, think it is a stuffy place for the very, very wealthy. And they also, I think it has a reputation of being not a place for families. It's a place for maybe older people to go, very wealthy older people. But we're here to tell you it's not what you think. We went with our family and we loved it. It is not stuffy. We are normal, everyday people, not wealthy, fancy people, and we fit in great. We enjoyed it. We had a great time. So I've got 10-year-old Grace here. We have thoughts from a 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, so you can kind of get a feel for, is this a place your family might enjoy staying? So first off, we have a trivia question for you all. So you want to read the question, Grace?
Which celebrity has not stayed at the Grand Floridian Resort?
And we're not going to tell you till the end of the video, but your options are A, Johnny Depp, B, Princess Diana, C, Jojo Siwa. I never know how you say.
Siwa. Jojo Siwa,
okay.
Mom.
Sorry. Or D, Oprah. I know how to pronounce her name. So in the comment section, tell us what your guess is. Who do you think has not stayed at the Grand Floridian? And of course, we remember the whole cast of Full House. They did an episode at the Grand Floridian. So we know they've all been there. That was so fun to watch. But let's dive into what our family thought, starting with the rooms. Grace, tell us about the rooms.
No, the room.
Go for it.
The Grand Floridian rooms are so nice and fancy, but they're also pretty comfortable.
Yes, they've been recently remodeled, and the theme is Mary Poppins, which maybe not everybody's favorite movie or favorite character, but it was really cute. I'm going to show this video again. These are our cousins. They were in a room right next to us. We got to stay in 2024 with the remodeled rooms, and they were very comfortable. My 8-year-old son said one of his favorite parts of the resort was just how comfortable his bed is. So I guess that is important to 8-year-olds after all. Tell them about the balcony, Grace.
And some of the rooms have a really cool balcony. You can look over it and you can see a really cool view of the lagoon and the electric water pageant sometimes.
Yeah, there's lots of beautiful views, whether you're right on the water or whether you're facing the rest of the resort and you can kind of overlook the pool. And then I think our kid's favorite part of the room, we have a picture of it here, something called
Hey Disney!
Hey Disney. Was it like an Alexa?
Yeah, like an Alexa or a Siri, except for it's got like a screen that you can interact with. It can tell you stories, the weather, a lot of other cool stuff.
Yeah, so this was really nice. After a long day at the park, my husband and I would be kind of getting ready for the next day and like setting out our outfits, and the kids would just listen to little Disney stories as they were winding down to go to sleep. So that was really special. Anything else you liked about the rooms, Grace? There were a lot of chargers. I know you probably don't care, but there were chargers right by beds and all over the place. It was just like you could tell they had really thought through what families would need in their rooms.
I also liked the chandelier with the little birds on it. It was so pretty.
Yeah, the little touches of the Mary Poppins theme was really beautiful to look at. So, Grace, how did you rate rooms overall?
We're going to rate them an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. So we've stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Caribbean Beach Resort.
Oh, I always get that wrong. The Caribbean Beach Resort. We liked the Animal Kingdom room a little bit more than the Grand Floridian. So we're giving it an 8. Next up is the pool. And oh my goodness, we really enjoyed our time at the pool. So can you describe kind of the different options for pool, Grace?
There are 2 pools at the Grand Floridian. And then there's also a splash pad near one of the pools. One of the pools has a super cool water slide, and there are some lounge chairs by the pool and a poolside cafe.
Yes. The pools were really, really fun. Our kids did not want to leave. And, you can see there's beautiful palm trees around it. It's just a lovely view as you're enjoying hot tubs and different water activities. There's also the Alice in Wonderland splash pad, which looked really cool. Our kids just wanted to go right to the pool. We're a little bit older than maybe the age of people who would enjoy the splash pad, but it was super cool to watch other kids enjoy it. So any other thoughts on that? Here's our 5-year-olds jumping in the pool at the bottom. They just had a blast. And it comes with complimentary life jackets, which is really nice because those are a hard thing to bring on an airplane. You can see there's a waterfall at one of the pools. And so kind of wherever you're staying, you're close to a pool, unlike the Caribbean Beach Resort where you are walking all over the place to get wherever you need to be. The Grand Floridian, not as much walking. You're just like right there for everything you need. All right. So Grace gave the pools
a 9 out of 10. Not as good as Animal Kingdom Lodge's pool, but still pretty good.
Nice. Okay. So moving right along to entertainment and activities. Tell us about them.
They've got movies under the stars, little game tables like ping pong, and that one soccer table game.
Yes. There were even lawn games. We didn't get a picture of that, but there were all kinds of fun things to do.
Like Jenga, Connect 4, little mini golf stuff.
Yes, and lots of kids doing them. You know what? There was even one night a wedding at the Grand Floridian right outside, kind of in the middle of everything. And still, families were doing lawn games and using the pool. So it's not like it's too fancy for families to enjoy. Grace, tell them about this.
It's the electric water pageant. You can, sometimes at the Grand Floridian, you can see the fireworks from your room, and sometimes you get to see the electric water pageant from right outside your balcony. The electric water pageant is at different times for some of the monorail resorts, but it's still super cool.
Yeah. That was a pretty cool thing to be able to see the Magic Kingdom fireworks every night from your resort was amazing. And then this electric water pageant was really cool too. So kind of, you could never run out of things to do at the Grand Floridian. It was just a lot of fun. Every day, just like all resorts, they had different family activities like trivia in the pool and crafts you could participate in. So it was really a lot of fun. So Grace, what did you give this?
I gave this a 10 out of 10.
Nice. All right. And then we've got transportation. Tell us about the transportation, Grace.
Grace, say hi.
Hi.
And this is a really nice thing if, like other methods of transportation got full, you could just hop right on a boat. It could take you to different resorts or to the Magic Kingdom as well. So that was really fun.
There's also the monorail. The monorail is super cool.
Yes, tell about the monorail.
The monorail is kind of like being on a flying train.
Yep.
It takes you it can take you to Magic Kingdom and Epcot and to some of the other monorail resorts, like the Polynesian or the Contemporary.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a little video of the monorail that also goes along the walkway to the Magic Kingdom. So there was one night where we were at the Magic Kingdom. The line for the monorail was insane. And we knew it, like people would be going to neighboring resorts, the Polynesian, etc. So we walked. We did the walkway back to Magic Kingdom. It was exhausting after a day in the park, but it took us like 10 or 15 minutes. It was fun. We could see a lot of cool things along the way. So definitely worth it to have that transportation option.
One thing I did not like about the Grand Floridian transportation, though, is the buses are really slow because they're sharing the buses with the 2 other monorail resorts, and they only have buses to Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. Magic Kingdom and Epcot, you have to take the monorail or the boat.
Yep. Yep. So those days went pretty well. And then the bus days, there was a little bit longer of a line depending on the timing. All right. So, transportation, we gave a 9 out of 10, which is pretty good. Yeah, because there's some places like probably the Caribbean beach, we would have given a 5 out of 10. It was rough. We were waiting for buses all day long. But moving on to food, Grace, tell us about the food.
Grand Floridian has some of the best food that I've had.
Yes, it was delicious. So you can see Grace having a yummy cupcake from Gasparilla Island Grill. Like we said, we're not wealthy, we're not fancy, so we mostly enjoyed Gasparilla Island Grill, and then we just walked around and looked at some of the other options. So you've got the Enchanted Rose, a beautiful spot to get tea or whatever, and then there was Victoria and Albert's.
Way too fancy for us.
A little too fancy for us, but it was so fun to walk by and just see it. And also what opened after our visit was 1900 Park Fair, which actually started my obsession with the Grand Floridian. I went here when I was a kid to the buffet, and that's what made me like, our family has to stay at the Grand Floridian. It's so magical. So I'm really excited that they opened this this buffet back up. Any other thoughts on food, Grace?
When we went, I was kind of disappointed that there wasn't a character meal, but now there's 1900 Park Fair, which has Cinderella and her stepsisters still, I think.
I think Prince Charming is there. Lots of characters to meet. So we gave food a 9 out of 10. Pretty good. Okay, what about the atmosphere of the Grand Floridian? Kind of the feel you get while you're there.
Oh, that was so cool. I felt like a princess. There were chandeliers hanging down. There were lots of hidden Mickeys hidden throughout the hotel, and there was even a giant bird cage and a piano player in the lobby.
It was so cool. Yeah, you really can't hype the atmosphere enough. The piano player in the lobby is so cool to just get to be a part of that and listen to them play. And everywhere you look, it's just very fancy. You feel like you're in the Victorian era or something like that. So we really enjoyed the atmosphere and the pool. So we gave that a 10 out of 10. But moving on to our overall rating of the Grand Floridian. Drum roll. What'd you give it, Grace?
We gave it a 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10, which is really, really good. It was so much fun to stay there. Would you want to go again?
I would.
Yep. Our 5-year-old Charlotte said the slide was her favorite part, the pool and the slide. And then Judah said the comfortable rooms and the slide. They loved the water slide. Grace, what was your favorite part?
That's a hard one. I think I liked the monorail best.
The monorail was really cool. Yeah, we even just like went around and looked at the different resorts nearby, and it's so fun to have access to the monorail. Well, it is time to get to our trivia. So, which celebrity has not stayed at the Grand Floridian? I hope you put your answer in the comments. Was it A, Johnny Depp, B, Princess Diana, C, Jojo Siwa, or D, Oprah? What's the answer, Grace? Yeah, tell us.
Jojo
Siwa has not. And fancy people like Oprah and Princess Diana have stayed at the Grand Floridian, but we've also stayed there too. So normal people stay there. It's not what you think. It's not a place for just the stuffy or the wealthy.
Jojo Siwa has not stayed at the Grand Floridian yet.
Maybe she'll watch this and she'll want to stay there. So if you know her, go ahead and send her this video. Send it to everyone else you know who might be interested in staying at the Grand Floridian. It's a blast. Have a great day, Pixie Dust Pals.